Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the... Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
I doubt very much that... Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Gently done. Aimed beyond the defence. Iniesta. Now it's Rafinha. Koundé does well to get it back. Thinks about the shot. Pedri. Iniesta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Out for a throw. And this is Raul.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he shoots! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Wriggles his way through. Raul plays it in. That had too much on it. Oh, easy pickings there. He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafinha. He has found a way through. And this is Lewandowski. And he's gone looking for safety. Raul. Some good persistent defending here. Nicely shaped ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good chance here! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta. Played into space. Yaya Toure. And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
The information centre. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
The second period is underway.
Iniesta.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Coming on the field, number 15, Alvarez.
And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution.
Alvarez. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. Camavinga getting this one clear. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And a chance! And that was struck with genuine force. And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Searching pass he's played there. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Referee's given a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Camavinga. Rafinha. He'll try from distance! Koundé, great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they... Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's been cut out, well played. The most accurate pass. Somewhat off target. Quality ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Jong. And it's Camavinga. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. Shot at goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rafinha knocks it into space.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get rid. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. No, that's been intercepted. Rudiger. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Added minute has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Alvarez is onto this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Deep into injury time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Things are bubbling up quite nicely here, a healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here, the chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart.
Lewandowski! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Alaba. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out towards the right wing. That's a good foray he's making. Messi. And that is well cleared. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Benzema. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So we're still where we started right now. Alaba.
That's going in strongly.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Koundé. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. A heavy challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Alaba.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter.
And Messi! He want to be quick to recover this. Deftly away. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caught offside that time. Laporte. And it's Rudiger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute at a
Endrick,
time.
forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution.
We're on the move again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That has been slung wide. Alaba. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rudiger. Knocks it into space. Now it's Benzema. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through. And this is Benzema. Great chance! And there's his goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Benzema.
So changes afoot here, and from
21,
both sides.
Messi.
Madrid
Coming
have
on the
their
field,
opener. It is a
number
goal
19,
of real significance.
Mbappe.
Well, he's certainly
Number
happy with
23,
that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that was very necessary. And it's Valverde. Tries a deft little ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a cute ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the right. Big chance to get at them. Koundé charging. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. And it's Pedri.
There's a...
He'll try from distance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Nicely weighted. Takes a shot!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Rodrigo. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Rodrigo gets into a good position. That'll be a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's quick to get rid.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, here you have a striker's worst nightmare, Peter, in this guy, Sergio Ramos. He's getting himself ready for the battle. You just know what you're going to get from him. He's not the world's best defender, but for grit, grind...
Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Iniesta just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. Nice bit of trickery. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Probing pass. It's out for a goal kick. Played into space. Sergio Ramos makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there, the final...
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a decent clearance. And this is Forlan. That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Iniesta gets into a good position. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Alvarez, foot in. Now it's Yamal. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, there's the clearance. Kubo! He's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. Lewandowski, he's through on goal here.
There will be 1 minute
That
at a
defending is
time.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading
Please
by
turn your
1 goal
attention
to
the
nil.
screen for information
Yeah,
provided
on the face
by
of
the
it,
local
it
police.
looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Forlan. Kubo finding himself in space. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looking for the run.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Sergio Ramos. Pedri. Barcelona are still that goal to the good.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
He's in, one-on, shot a goal! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
64 minutes is number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Barcelona are... There's the shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's on it, can he get... It's Forlan! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business.
The goal scorer
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. I think we might be done here.
And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an...
And a chance! Well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So is that the decisive goal?
Lewandowski.
Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any...
And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
Hello, everybody,
obligation
and welcome to
right from the
today's
start.
match.
These teams know they cannot
Against
falter.
Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Peter, there's a fantastic little operator out there who's agile, clever and fairly deadly in front of goal. Saviola, he could make the telling difference, so you've got to watch out for him.
Yeah, a bit of a pocket rocket.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Azar with the delivery. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. He's given the time to pick a pass. And here's Saviola. Now there's a fine ball. Searching pass he's played there. De Jong. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a decent clearance, and reclaimed it in a trice. That has been slung wide. He came in hard, very hard. Looking to play him in. De Jong.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Al Kubasi gets across to intercept that. De Jong. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. Alaba. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for options for movement. Rivaldo. Saviola. Yamal. Yamal! Pedri. Alaba. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal. He's through here. Yamal has been caught there. It's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And he's managed to get rid. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found the way through. Camavinga.
There will be
The final seconds now. Saviola. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Javier Saviola. Coming on the field.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Number 17, Robert.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Substitution.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. No, that's been intercepted. He's having a pop! It's a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Barcelona still this single. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then. De Jong tries to clear. And it's Pedri. Is there any... Pedri! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This for genuine comfort. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gavi. Oh, he's having a go! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Koundé. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Yamal.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Koundé. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's De Jong. Kubasi. Rafinha. Oh, that was vital. Rivaldo. Yamal. Oh, it's a
There will be
nice
5
idea, but
minutes
the
added time.
execution was lacking. De Jong. Yamal. Nicely shaped ball. Yamal. He's picked his way. And a chance! And that is wildly off target. And that'll be the end of that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive
Hello,
consequence.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
objectives
today's
are
match.
clear. To miss out on them would be
Against
unthinkable.
Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. There is the lithe figure of Ed Nielsen.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger. but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side. Spot on. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Alvarez. And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni. That's a cute ball. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, what a mistake! And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, they could break here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
After 28 minutes is number 7.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
That ball looks a good one. Edmilson. Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kubasi. Rudiger. Here's Oyarzabal. Oh, super find. Rafinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Koundé is there to clear. And it's Camavinga. Rivaldo. Passes short and sharp. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Second half. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Alvarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Alvarez. So what can they make of this? Threads one in. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafinha tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9, Robert
The two
Lewandowski.
coaches are signalling
Number
changes
20,
here, both at the same time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Chouameni.
Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away.
Rafinha.
And it's
Coming on the
Rivaldo.
field,
And the
number
through ball.
19,
This is Messi.
Griezmann.
And Messi!
Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Number 8,
Now it's
Gavi.
Villa.
Number 6,
Oh, lovely feed. He is
Iniesta.
such a good mover.
Number 23,
And it's corner.
Simeone. Substitution.
Al Kubasi clears it away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cross flung in towards the middle. He's in a good position here. And he's there to belt it away. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rivaldo.
There will be 3 minutes
Neymar.
added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, it's come loose. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Messi. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Lost children's announcement.
Well, no winner
With a
after
vulnerable
90
boy in a
minutes,
yellow
another
t-shirt
30
kindly
minutes,
make his
hopefully
way
to
the
make a
information
difference.
centre. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 12, Eduardo Camavinga.
So our
Coming on
quest to find the
replace him
winner
is
continues.
Number 4, David Alaba. Substitutions
Alaba.
taking place.
Iniesta. And it's De Jong. Now he's got space here. Griezmann is flagged offside. And they're quick to get it back. No, that's been intercepted. De Jong. Probing pass. Bellingham. Pedri. David Villa. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rudiger goes sliding in. So that was it, the first period of extra
Just a quick
time.
announcement, and an exciting one too.
So
We're
nothing
about
yet
to
in
announce
extra time
today's
to make a
booking
difference.
offers.
This
Please
the
watch
final
screen if you
15
have a
minutes
ticket.
for someone to do something. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, it's come off the upright. David Villa. He's gone for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ambitious ball here. Tries a measured ball. And he's straight offside. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. All eyes on him as he places the ball. So this one to set the tone. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Messi, the next man to walk up to the spot. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Barcelona looking to keep step. Made it look easy.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
David Villa is the second man to step up for his team. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
fired it in.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Maradona is the 4th man to step up. We're tied at 3 each. Pedri, last of the original 5 to walk forward. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And there you have it. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the
Hello,
perfect
everybody,
statement
and
to any
welcome to
potential
today's
rival
match.
that you are aiming higher at their expense. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down for this remarkable man. He's into his 30th year, but here are the numbers. 37 goals from 34 games in the league, 54 from 52 overall, a domestic double.
Yeah, and of course don't forget the small matter of grabbing his 500th goal and that famous shirt celebration.
The most league goals, most goals in European group stages, top European goal scorer for a fourth time. The records just keep on falling. That's a cute ball. Iniesta. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lewandowski really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Lobbed in behind. Koundé calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The less said about that pass, the better. Looking for a runner. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Koundé getting this one clear.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Messi finding himself in space. Messi! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we have our very first corner. Camavinga tries to clear. And here's Hazard. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added
Now
time.
it's Lewandowski. Yamal has it in a wide position. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick
So your
reminder
views on the
today,
first half?
please refrain
Okay,
from
they got
parking
hit with
outside
that one
this
sucker
stadium.
punch, but
Thank
I
you
don't
very
think
much
there
for
was
your
much wrong with their
cooperation.
overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So, into the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Kubasu. Deftly away. Good looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Casado. Araujo cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Brilliantly cut out. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Rudiger knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most convincing of passes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Casado. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Now that's well seen too. Now he's got space here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to return it. No, it's come to nothing. That's put paid to the danger. Looking to play him in.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's hoisted clear. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Messi. And Messi! And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
The latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.